For the last 10 years, I've been looking after my animals. I'm a farmer. Animals drink a lot of water, something to do 100 liters per day. We used to fetch water with her. We had to go several times, meaning that no any other work we could do on that particular day. And it was very tiresome.
We have a lot of problem with water because we have to buy from people who have got a small borehole, and it is very expensive because you buy from the owner, then you get somebody to fetch for you, and at the same time you pay that person. And within 2 days, because I have a young baby, the water is over, then I buy again, so I'm losing a lot of money.
Many people in rural areas of Kenya do not have a reliable supply of clean piped water. In some areas, small community-based water providers are working to improve and extend water services, but they lack reliable access to funding to develop and manage their water assets. The sector reforms of 2002 put in place a basic legal and regulatory framework to support community-based water providers. However, lack of access to funding for capital works remains a hurdle.
From 1990, we started experiencing water shortages. The number of people was growing too fast. Animal population also grew fast. And so we started going around the country, looking for aids, looking for grants. We could go to foreign embassies to seek for grants, and even to the government agencies. And actually, we never got any aid.
In 2004, the Water and Sanitation Program Africa started looking for ways to support small-scale water providers to access commercial debt finance.
Water has hitherto, unfortunately, been seen as a service that should only be provided by the government and government-related agencies. And therefore, there wasn't much focus from the microfinance sector to look at water as one of the services that could be privatized. Yet, if you really scanned and looked all over the country, you found that the private sector, especially small enterprises and micro-enterprises, have actually been involved in providing water as a service to the poor communities for a very long time.
Kere Bank got involved in Maji Ni Maisha scheme starting the year 2006. It was a response to the demand of most of our customers. And at the same time, we also had a request from Water and Sanitation Program of the World Bank, where they're developing a product which can enhance financing to the water sector because there were serious gaps.
GPOBA's involvement in the project was inspired by the need to buy down the cost of lending in the sector, which is really being driven by the financial conditions that the financial sector is subject to in the country. Basically, short-term loans together with high interest costs made fully loan finance projects likely to be unaffordable to communities that we were targeting. And the output-based subsidy, first and foremost, allowed the buy down of that cost to make it affordable to the communities we were targeting.
GPOBA provided an initial grant of $1.15 million, and this was for the original pilot that targeted 21 communities around Nairobi.
The design of this scheme, where the subsidy actually kicks in after the success, really served to create a new way of availing water to low-income and poor communities.
Before Maji Ni Maisha scheme could take off, we had to see what we had against what we needed. We had the resource, which was the dam. We had the distribution land, which is the highest point in this area. To be seen by the financiers that we met the target, we had to build from the dam site a clear water tank, a new pump house, a filtration unit, a backwash tank, and then from the distribution site, we had to build 225 meter cube tank, and from there we did 37 kilometers of the pipings. By the time the audit came in, we had surpassed the agreed 250 and had connected 365 consumers.
kile tumejua ni hii, tulielezwa hii mradi ndio utakuwa wa loan, na tukakubali kwa sababu tunajua maji hataisha, ni ya milele na milele, na ukimaliza hiyo loan, hiyo maji itakuwa inakusaidia na maisha yako.
Na sisi hakuna kazi tunafanya, tunalima kidogo kidogo. Na unjue mtungi kama mmoja iwezi katosha ng'ombe. Sasa unaona ukinjua maji iko pale, unaenda unachotea ng'ombe, hata unapumzika. Tulipumzika wakati ilikuja.
We are really grateful for this project because it has really helped us as women. Because women are the ones who are working so much on that water, carrying those jerrycans, and now at least we are relaxed and we are very thankful.
Today, our board members, and of course, even our community at large, are really committed to the project. When we call them for an AGM or a special general meeting, they usually turn up in large numbers because we really feel we really own our project. It is owned by us and nobody else but the community itself.